Happy Friday Eve, Jers. What's up? It's your girl, Judge Evie, in the building, just Shady Court. Good morning. We got to chat about a few things. I am just dropped Mama off at her doctor's appointment. I'm sitting in the car, so I have time today. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Listen, we're going to get into some new channels, shout out, some new CCs that you should be running over there to support. Forget what you heard. Get to know folks for yourself. And I'm going to discuss how to move on these YouTube streets, at least how Judge Evie is moving. I'm going to be very clear. After today, nobody will be in the clouds waiting for Judge Shady to drop a statement and all those shenanigans. I'm going to try to do it and keep this video in the green, okay? So smash the like button. I'll be right back. Let's have a little peace real quick. You know, we're going to need it on these YouTube streets.
Be not dismayed, whatever betide, 'cause God will take care of you. Yes, He will. Beneath His wing of love abide. God will take care of you. Yes, He will. Yes, He will. Anybody believe it? Oh, I'm at peace, saints. I'm at peace today. I might have been caught up last night, but my God, He done showed up and showed out.
I'm gonna keep it going.
Judge Shady Court gonna get a
so,
shout out.
Yo.
Happy New Year.
Chopper, what up?
Ray J in the building.
Like, I'm so dolo to where you never expect
Fair
me to
use
be down the street, so
commentary.
I'm just like, I can move through.
I gave out some good advice
Actually, watch this.
for the holiday.
No drinking, Judge Shady Court. Damn, okay.
Judge Shady gave out some free advice. I like the side of Ray J.
Here to everybody.
Fair use commentary. Cool, calm, and collected. What's up? What's up? What's up? Shout out to each and every one of you on this beautiful Thursday morning. Oh my God. We have woke up this morning, and we're not going to preach around here because y'all know that's not what Judge Shady do. I come around here when I get a chance, and let me be very clear. Judge Shady Court is in competition with absolutely no one, okay? Let's get that on the docket real quick and take it off. All right? Make sure you comment, like, share, and subscribe. Listen, that's why we're here, okay? A lot of us content creators, we came on here with different objectives, okay? Judge Shady Court runs her channel a little different than everybody else, okay? Now, a lot of you guys will see Judge Shady Court up over there showing love, running around this place and that place. It doesn't mean I agree with everything, but at the end of the day, Judge Shady also, aka Dear Yvette Says, aka Evie, ain't signed up to be the YouTube police, okay? Now, y'all know it's a lot of stuff that's going on this ninja net. Let's be clear about that. Let's be clear. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I see y'all in the clouds. You can drop down. This is a safe space. A safe space, okay? Do we have an opinion? Absolutely. Do we value our opinion? Absolutely. But I'm going to tell you why it's so important to pick and choose your poison. Now, let me reintroduce myself really quick, and I'm going to give you a little synopsis of background. When I first came on this here ninja net, I had no idea of what this sector consisted of. Let's be clear about that. I came up over there to try to spread some cheer. Dear Yvette was over there happy, minding her business. I started immediately collaborating with different people. Okay. Then the scandal, the great scandal, dealing with Dear Yvette as well as AT2. Okay. Y'all know it was a whole scandal. He and I had a personal relationship, and I'm gonna tell y'all, just grab your coffee. Y'all got y'all coffee? Because I got a little time. Mama's in the doctor's office right now. Amen. And thank God that she's still here. Shout out to all the mothers as well. Mother's Day is coming up. It's fastly approaching. I always say this, being a mother is one of the most absolute hardest jobs in the world, because even when those little bucket heads get grown, and that's in a good way, you still worry. Okay. I always say after they turn 21, that's when the worrying absolutely begins, because as a parent, we all want the best for our children. Okay. Like I stated before, children are an absolute blessing. There's a lot of people that can't have them. Okay. But it doesn't mean that kids are not in their lives, like nieces, nephews, and all that stuff. It just means that that's not something that God wanted you to do. However, it doesn't negate from the fact that you absolutely can make a difference in some child's life. Okay. So that's one. Shout out to all the mothers that stand strong. Okay. They get up every day and repeat the same boring job. It's the hardest job in the world. See, just because you have children does not make you a mother. Okay. It's a lot. It's a lot of praying involved. It's a whole bunch. Okay. I know, because I've been praying for 33 years come this here July. Okay. And God has kept that young man safe. Do we go through stuff? Absolutely. Absolutely. Because your child, at some point, the parent must realize that they become an individual. They are their own person. Okay. So we have to learn to transition. We have to start respecting our kids. We have to start agreeing and disagreeing and all that kind of stuff. Like I say, it's the hardest job in the world, being a mother. Shout out to all the mothers, and shout out to all the mothers who are absolutely up in heaven. Okay. They up in heaven and they're waiting for our return. That's how I look at it. Rest in peace to my amazing grandmother. I miss you so much. That was my gossip girl. We gossip like I don't know what. I mean, she would call me and we talk for hours. I miss her so much. Listen, make sure y'all show love to your moms, whether they're here or they're up in heaven awaiting our arrival. Make sure you just thank God, because that mother took the time out of her journey to carry you for 9 months. Okay. Let's be clear about that. So shout out to the moms. I do apologize. I don't have anything. I posted on my community post. Shout out to you guys. So let's get back to a few things, because it's some stuff going on in this ninja net, and the way the judge is seeing things is starting to be like, whose side are you on? And I'm here to tell you, okay, the day I signed up for this here ninja net, I do not recall YouTube community guidelines saying who you're gonna pledge allegiance to and who you're gonna be YouTube policing. That's not how it works around here. Okay. As I was stating earlier, you live and you learn on this ninja net. Shout out to all the new CCs. I'm gonna come up at you after this. You live and you learn on this ninja net. Okay. We make mistakes and we vow not to go there again. That's just the way it is. But if your objective is to get on this ninja net every day to bring hate, disrespect, envy, and all that, that's your thing. Okay. The judge ain't signed up for that. Okay. While I might respect a lot of channels that promotes this type of energy, it has nothing personal to do with Judge Shady. Okay. People are grown round you. Okay. And like I said, when I started out, I came around here with good cheer trying to be a good human. My, they ain't last but for what, a year? But I'm still striving. I'm still striving to be that good person. And I'm still striving to just become a better individual altogether. Okay, let's be clear. None of us are perfect. None of our lives are perfect. And I just believe if you was a perfect Patty, you wouldn't have time for this here ninja net. That's in my own opinion. See, this is where a lot of people are getting it misconstrued on this ninja net. All right. It's not about coming on here and waiting for people to take their brands. Okay, let's be clear. Take their brands and put out a statement to roll with you and your shady shenanigans that you got. Wait a minute. I don't recall Judge Shady doing that when me and AT2 was in an active war. Okay, let's be clear. There are several content creators that made that me and AT2 situation into content. I didn't do that. That's why I'm not going to do it today. When some of you guys that I absolutely support Okay? And you are no longer friends, and you get up over here and y'all go at it on each of y'all channel, even though you have that right. I think it's shadyboots.com to make the supporter, aka subscriber, pick a side. Let's be clear about that. That's not fair to the subscriber, all right? And it's not fair to the people that totally rocks with you. We might not agree with everything that you doing up over there, but that ain't my business, okay? Let's be clear about that. Today, I'm feeling really sorry because yesterday I was in a position where people was going at it back and forth. And I'm talking about people that really once had genuine love for each other, okay? That's where I'm standing right now. It is a hot mess. And let me say this. If I got up here and went live with the I went on this ninja that we'd be all year round shit. At some point, something gotta give. So let me be clear about this as well. The reason why it's not content for me, because I'm over here dealing with my own battles. It's a slow walk and I got time. And let me be clear about this because a lot of y'all not aware. I pick and choose what I share. I am a retired federal law enforcement officer, okay? And I'm talking about 20 plus years, all right? I got my retired creds to prove it. And let's be clear, I have rights, all right? And let me say this. I am not the type of CC that's going to get round here and go video for video. I might put one thing out there and make it clear and keep it pushing. Because, see, I'm a leader in my own right. All right? Always have been. Always have been. Never been a follower in my entire life. Okay? The only thing that I feel as though that I could do better is with expressing myself a little more. Because one thing about me as a Taurus, the bull, I take a lot in. And I hold a lot of things in because I don't want to hurt people's feelings. And I just don't like it. Okay. I don't like to be on the side of anger because I honestly, truly believe if you don't rock with somebody, don't rock with them. Why are you watching them? Why are you engaging with them? I will never understand that. Okay. I was in a couple of chats yesterday. A lot of people was live all over the place. Now it's hitting home because the judge feel like that I can't even pop out and be my true self. Okay? Because a person is involved in an active war. If I say stay in the bushes, that's what I choose to do. Let's be clear about that. Do I agree with everything going on? Nope. But the judge is not the YouTube savior, okay? And this brand up over here is not about fighting folk battles. Absolutely not. Is that a word? It's not about fighting nobody's battles. But I respect everybody that take up for themselves, okay? But at some point, it becomes a sideshow. Let's be clear. If you don't rock with somebody, I'm not going to rock with them. And I'm not going to put my supporters through that mess. Now, we all love mess and shady boots and this and that. But now it's down to the wire. You got subscribers that's going in different chats. And instead of having a conversation with that person or CC they got an issue with, they're immediately jumping in ops chat and unleashing. That's not how I operate. That's fine if that's what you want to do. Judge Shady is not the YouTube police. Okay? I'm all about the content. Lord, I said I wasn't going to curse this morning. I'm all about the content. I sit back and I analyze. I see a lot of things going on. Okay. But at the end of the day, I ain't the YouTube God and I ain't the YouTube police. I keep telling y'all, you can't pick and choose how people fight. Okay. Only thing you can do is choose how you respond. Okay. I ignore a lot. And let me be clear about this. I have officially been doxxed on this ninja net, just like a lot of people. But the difference is y'all don't see me engaging. Okay. Because when I tell y'all I have rights and I know, I absolutely know the law. Let's be clear about that. And I don't care who sit over here and try to come back. Look, all you got to do is wait on it. Okay, because the judge gonna get her coins. I'm officially in therapy and I don't give a daggone who don't like it. All right. Because I was so angry at a point where I was going to risk it all. You understand me? We're only human, and some people get to that. But the judge ain't bring it to the ninja net, even though a bobblehead heifer was waiting for it. It ain't going to work like that. See, I know what will work in and out of court. Absolutely. Everything you do, I got a copy of, screenshot, this, that. Every freaking thing you do, it's going to help my case. And let me tell you this. One thing about a civil lawsuit, I don't care if you die, have an estate, this, that. I don't. When you buy a new house, when you buy a new car, you're going to pay the judge her coins. And that's just the way it's going to go down. Because everybody has a right to privacy. And that's just the way it is. That's the law. At least the law where I'm at in Maryland. They don't play about no foolishness. And let me be clear. If you don't understand the protections that a law enforcement official, especially retired, got, you better look again. Okay? Because trust and believe, when I'm sitting over there on that therapist couch, I had people come to my house. I had a fake wellness check that I was able to track and could prove in court. I didn't dox no one. So if you come to court with that, you better have your receipts. All right? See, that's why the judge says everything ain't content. Everything ain't content. Because one day, when it's time for that end result, that's when you get the motherfucking content. Let's be clear about that. Good morning. I do apologize for cursing. The comments wasn't even coming up. What's up, Faye? Always support me. I be seeing you around, Faye. I truly appreciate your support. There's a lot of nasty stuff happening on these YouTube streets. Things seem to be getting out of control. They absolutely are. They absolutely are. And that's why I'm here this morning, because I'm in a position where, do I just stop supporting altogether until this war is done with? Like, make it make sense. It's not about what you're personally going through, because you have the law. You have YouTube guidelines at your disposal. There is absolutely no way that nobody should make the mistake that I made when I first came on this YouTube. Okay, just not understanding and being in the know. We make the mistakes, but when you know better, you absolutely would do better. Okay? A lot of folks, I feel as though, you always, yep, I try to. But today, along with myself and a whole bunch of others that's been hitting me up in the DM, and one thing, if you're anonymous, I'm not going to sit here and disrespect you. You have a right to your opinion. It's enough is enough. Now, we like the mess, but at some point when it gets to calling people out of their names, disrespecting people's children, all this old foolishness, welfare checks and this and that. Come on, y'all. This is not content. It absolutely belongs in the beef sector. That's where it belongs. This is the black tea sector. And somehow, I blame that bald-headed wombat, Jaguar, right? Ever since Jaguar hit this ninja net, everything has went downhill, in my own opinion. Everything is out of control because of that woman. I never compete with nobody, man. And that is absolutely, well, good morning, Dion. What's up, baby girl? I never compete with nobody. Never. Never, ever, ever. You understand what I'm saying? For what? I didn't come to this. I didn't create these YouTube channels. I have two channels, my main one and my backup. I didn't create these channels to become rich. You understand me? Am I rich? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I don't expect to come around YouTube to become an overnight millionaire. It's just not going to happen. If you check my community wall out, you will see what 1 or 2, 3 videos will get you. Okay, let's be clear about that. Because YouTube and the algorithm works a different way. They're not going to promote certain things. They absolutely not going to promote all this slandering and bashing. If you don't like somebody, man, some of the words that y'all been using recently, some of that stuff you can't take back. And I always say, be careful, because karma is absolutely real. See, nobody want to hear this type of content. And that's fine, because I don't do this for the masses. Either you're going to get it or you're not. I enjoy what I do, and I'm not ever going nowhere. I'm trying to get the 5K on this backup channel so that I can cam back up. Okay, I think it's a little more personal. Shout out to all the CCs that get up there cammed up every day. You can see all my videos. I have nothing to hide. I get to pick and choose what I want to share. Because let me tell you this. If you dig into somebody's life, your shit better be 100. And so far, I'm not impressed. There's no way that folks is out here truly struggling and how and situation is a shitty boom boom, and you out here doxing somebody. Make it make sense. Oh, but everybody gonna hear about you. Trust and believe, because I truly believe in an eye for an eye. Let's be clear around this mother. Okay. Good morning, baby. Y'all be catching me off the early. Good morning, baby. Yep. Yes, indeed. But at the end of the day, a lot of people, they, like I say, they pick and choose, okay, what they want to share, and they have that right. But at the end of the day, man, come on. Enough is enough. A lot of content creators, at the end of the day, they are still Black African American women, okay? And there is a code and there's a standard versus men versus a woman. I don't care how you look at it, because an outsider peeping in, even though we all know what's going on, y'all been friends and this and that and this and that, it's still gonna look a hot mess to somebody that don't understand the concept or what the hell is going on. Let's be real about that. I'm here today because a lot of these folks are beefing right now, and it's putting a lot of us supporters in a situation where we feel as though, damn, do we go back around to the coast clear, this, that, and the third? Unless that CC makes it clear, okay, that it's okay to have your own separate opinion. I'm not asking y'all to opt up or choose a side, because let me tell you, that will never be Judge Shady. Absolutely never. Okay? Let's be clear about that. Let's be clear about that. Yes, I am a content creator. I absolutely adore what I do. Do I have an opinion about a lot of stuff going on? Yep, that's why I'm here right now sharing it, because I'm concerned now. People are starting to look and see whose team are you on and all this old foolishness. Okay? If I get a whiff of it, or if somebody give me an inkling of that's how I gotta pick a side, you will never see me again. Okay? And I listen, have your best life. Because at the end of the day, don't put me in that situation. I feel as though if you can't hop in somebody's inbox and have a conversation, and it's starting to get out of control like this, take it to trial. Take it to trial, seriously. There are defamation laws, there's invasion of privacy, it's all kinds of stuff. Let's be clear about that. Okay? Shout out to the new CC. She's been around over there on the Matchsters channel. Shout out to Golden Queen. Make sure y'all go over there, like, share, comment, and subscribe. I like the concept that she's coming out with. We might have seen her do little things somewhere else and blah blah blah, but she has taken complete control um over there, and she is coming up with some great topics. Okay, things that actually matter, for the love of God, y'all. The whole hip hop is falling apart. Y'all know Diddy is on trial. Y'all know Trump is implementing and enacting all kinds of laws that he's waking up and creating. There is so much going on. Our youth are about to suffer from a lot of things, grants being pulled, no funding. It's going to be harder for you to purchase a home. It's going to be harder for you to rock with the federal government. Do y'all not understand the side effects and the magnitude of what the heck is going on? No, y'all can get up on here and all day, every day. I know we wild out. The judge ain't perfect. I'm going wild out. I'm going to pop off. But come on, y'all. Why put the subscriber through this? It's a heartfelt thing for me this morning, because at the end of the day, I feel like now I can't go nowhere. I cannot be in a chat while you totally disrespected another human being. I wouldn't expect you to do it for me. And that's 100. Everything ain't about clout. See, when you're a boss and you already had clout in your life, you don't give a damn at the end of the day. You understand me? Make no mistake, I'm not talking about nobody's feelings. I'm talking about, at the end of the day, people are on edge. What if somebody take their life over this foolishness, man? When it's quite simple. If you don't rock with somebody, Be gone. It's just that simple. If I don't rock with you, you're not going to hear your name on my channel. Period. For what? Nobody controls where the judge go and who the judge support. That's right, Bammy. Good morning, baby. I'm sorry if I missed you. Nobody's going to control. I don't get much love, but do y'all see me going live and laughing at people's numbers and seeing who subscribed to whom? Listen, I give support when I get it. Okay? Not because so-and-so don't like so-and-so and this and that. I don't got time for that shit. Okay? Some nights I'm down with the shits. Okay? Some nights we enjoy it. But at some point, when does enough become enough? When a person tells you stop and I've had it up to here, it's time to let it go. That's on period. It's time to let it go. Shout out to all of you. Oh, back to Golden Queen. Y'all go over there and subscribe because now I truly believe that she's on a great, great road to bringing topics that truly matter. And that's what it's all about. I'm not saying y'all ain't going to see me get up here 9 months from now and drag a heifer. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is it's moderation. Okay, for the love of God. Shout out to the people that's in go mode all day, every day. I have to turn some of it off sometimes because at the end of the day, I end up walking around angry. Let's be clear about that. What's up, Lisa? Lisa? A lot of y'all been put in all types of situations. And let me apologize because the judge is now at a point where I'm in the bushes. And that's for me. I'm in the bushes, honey, because not only do I want to be in the know, but I do not want to be a part of somebody so low at a desperate point where they just say, that's it. See, I was almost there. I was almost there, even though I had one hell of a career. Okay? One hell of a career. And at the end of the day, it's not worth it. It's not worth it at the end of the day. Nobody get to define you. Your mistakes are just that. Your life is just that. Your come up is just that. And who the fuck do somebody think they are to try to define that or take recognition? Let's be clear about that. Now, shout out to all the new CCs. Look, y'all be seeing me share different things on my community wall because this is YouTube. This is YouTube. I'm on here trying to learn, get to know people, collaborate. I made some mistakes. Abso-freaking-lutely. There were people that was absolutely sitting up under me that couldn't stand me. And where those heifers at today? Over there with my ops. But that's where they belong. You understand me? Everybody is not meant to go through your journey. And I, as a human, don't owe nobody nothing. And that's just the way it is. Okay? Let's be clear about that. I don't owe nobody nothing. And as soon as people realize that you can be your own worst enemy, I always tell people YouTube is not therapy. Okay? If something bothering you so bad, Lord have mercy, get some help. Try to find some resolve. But what you ain't gonna do is make the judge feel like I got to get up here and pick a side. It's not gonna happen. I pick and choose who I ain't rocking with according to the way they're moving. Okay? I like everybody. But I do know sometimes I have to exit stage left to protect my motherfucking energy. Let's be real about that. To protect my energy. I don't owe nobody an explanation. I never doxed anyone. And when you come your ass to court, I need you to prove it. Okay? I don't go low until you go low with me. That's facts. At the end of the day, we got to do better. We got new CCs that need support. Y'all go over there, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Allow the subscriber to have their own opinion. Subscribers, there's a way to do everything. When you have so much built up and pent up inside, create your own goddamn channel. And that's all I can say. Because see, we got a lot of clout chasing. People are coming by way of Jaguar right and think they are owed a motherfucking spot on this ninja net. Let's be clear. Let me put this PSA out there. If the shoe fit, wear it. Okay? Just because you were associated or affiliated with Jaguar Wright does not give you a right to run around on this internet and disrespect people just because. Oh, you know Jaguar, this and that, this. Fuck Jaguar Wright. How about that? I pray she seeks and finds the help that she needs. Okay? That's what I pray for her. But because you were affiliated and associated, it don't give you a right to come around here and just attack people. Let's be clear about that. I have removed myself from people that feel as though YouTube owes them something because they were in Jaguar's web of weeds. Shit, I was almost in her web of weeds. She kept saying, "Oh, Judge Evie." And y'all know she can't stand me, but just about a week ago, it was all good. "Oh, Judge Evie, I want you to help promote the women's something movement. Oh, Judge Evie, I need you to help do this and do that and this and that and that. Yeah, okay. Always kept it like that because I watch you. I analyze people. Jag ain't a bit more serious about what she got going on than a Carter got over. What she is serious about, continuously not getting herself together, dragging every celebrity that she can, and wonder why she's currently being sued. See, enough is enough. And y'all don't think people be watching? You be surprised. People absolutely do watch, and they absolutely do hear. They absolutely do. I was talking to somebody the other day. Y'all know this Wendy Williams situation going on, and I do have a live. I was just waiting for more updates. There will be upcoming charges because a lot of y'all are aware that poor Wendy is a victim of fraud, coercion, all types of stuff is going on, and it's a matter of time for y'all see a couple of folks around there with a couple of handcuffs on. Okay, now I got that straight off the press. If you check out Wendy's page, Wendy Williams online, and the fraud, New York City, Wells Fargo, something on what is it, IG. If you check those things out, you'll be able to get walked through what's getting ready to go down up over there. Okay, them people's going to be heading on to prison. The official Rico going down. Y'all think Diddy got shit going on? Okay, that lady tried to tell us a while ago that there was something going on. Okay, and now those layers are being pulled back. And my God today. But see, it's the right people, the right eyes. That's what I'm gonna call it. You got Reverend Al Sharpton involved, and let me be clear about that. When he comes through, people listen. Okay, it's no better endorsement. But the ultimate prayer for her is she's a legend, and she deserves her flowers. Let's be clear about that. I don't give a damn how you feel about Wendy Williams. She set trends and shut stuff down as a woman that nobody could do. Let's be clear. So I just want at the end of the day her to enjoy her life. She is so sweet, y'all, and she is 96% of herself. It's hilarious. But that's one other lie. Let me tell y'all this. Stay encouraged. I'm not gonna tell y'all who to follow, who to rock with, who not to rock with, because at the end of the day, ultimately it's your choice. But never let nobody make you feel like that they control you or you got to pick a side and all this foolishness. I don't got time for that. Okay? I don't have time for that. It's not going to happen. Now, at the end of the day, none of us are perfect. But at some point, when do we make that change? I think I have evolved. I think I have put my bootstraps on and, standing on my grown womanish. I love all of you guys. Make sure you enjoy this Friday Eve. I am Judge Shady Court. I love you guys a bunch. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to go check on Mama because I've been talking for a minute. I'm going to check on Mama. I love y'all. I got a couple of uploads coming, and that Wendy Williams piece is going to be nice. Shout out to all the people that's been rocking with Wendy. Down the Rabbit Hole News has been putting Wendy's story out there for a while, so shout out to her. Shout out to Chronicle Speaks, and shout out to whoever else been, rocking with Wendy and making sure her message get out there. I love you guys a bunch. May God bless you and keep you. I am Judge Shady Court and a bobblehead heifer. Could never. Let's be clear round here. Oh my God. Ooh.
I'm gonna keep it going.
Judge Shady Court gonna
Alright,
get a
so-
shout out.
Yo.
Happy New Year.
Chopper, what up?
Ray J in the building.
Like, I'm so dolo to where you never
Fair
expect me to
use
be down the street, so
commentary.
I'm just like, I can move through.
I gave out
I can
some
move
good
through everywhere.
advice
Actually, watch this.
for the holiday.
No drinking, Judge Shady Court. Damn, okay.
Judge Shady gave out some free advice. I like the side of Ray
Happy New
J.
Year to everybody.
Fair use commentary. Cool, calm, and collected.